present our next two awards, it's Miss Dolores Gilbert from the Women's Club of Royersford.
The Women's Club of Royersford was founded in 1914 and originally was founded to support the Royersford Public Library. We continue to be committed to literacy and promoting the written word. Every year our club gives 2 award scholarships to 2 seniors, one for creative writing and one for written and spoken English. It is my honor as a retired language arts teacher to present our first award for creative writing to Jamie Ford. Our second award for written and spoken English goes to Allison McVeigh.
Quick change of plans, you can come up either side now. To present the Hal Holzer Excellence in the Performing Arts Award will be Mr. Bob Holzer.
Good evening. I'm Bob Holzer. I'm brother of Hal Holzer, who was a retired Supreme Court math teacher and drama coach and the proud sponsor of this award that I'm here to present tonight. This scholarship is to reward and encourage the love and passion for theater and the performing arts. Tonight's recipients have demonstrated that same passion, talent, academic prowess, and solid school citizenship, all pillars to succeed in the performing arts of life. Last year, Hal stood here to do his inaugural presentation. Sadly, he passed in January of this year. However, he leaves behind an unbridled zest for life, a legacy as a passionate educator with an unrivaled love of theater, and I'm humbled and honored to be able to present this year's award, which bears my brother's name. So I'd like to share a quote that he used last year that I hope you can embrace. He says, "The magic of theater is the work of many magicians. Those magicians are you, your supporting cast, as in your family, friends, teachers, your spiritual connections, and sometimes chance encounters that may not always be chance at all. This year, it's a family affair for this year's scholarship. Aiden and Ann Rizzo are quite the talented set of twins, and have checked all the boxes for the award. Upstanding school scholarships and citizenships, members of the National Honor Society, members of the Symphonic Band, Jazz Ensemble, and Marching Band, and both were selected as PMEA All-State Musicians in 2021 and 22, and both will be attending Messiah University. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with much pride that we honor this year's recipients of the Hal Holzer Excellence in the Performing Arts Scholarship to Aiden and Ann Rizzo.
we have the presentation of acceptance to the United States Military Academy at West Point, and presenting that will be Mr. Bill Doyle.
Is Colby here? Come on up here. Hi, good evening, welcome everybody. It's nice to see everybody again. My name is Bill Doyle. I'm a West Point Field Force Officer, admissions officer. I help people get into West Point. I'm also a 1985 graduate of West Point. I serve two functions tonight. The first function is, as a graduate, is a long-haul tradition of old graduates welcoming new cadets into the class, into the long gray line. So Colby, welcome to the long gray line. So, I've been working with Colby for about 18 months now. Colby opened his file March 12th of last year, 2021. During that time, he's got various recommendations. He's been poked and prodded by doctors. He's had eye exams. Finally, when you think it's over, he has to take a cadet physical fitness assessment. Then you have to upload videos into a portal, which is tenuous at best, right, Colby? Finally, when you think it's all over, you have to get a nomination. So Colby had to interview with Congresswoman Dean, Senators Toomey and Casey. So I'm proud to say that Congresswoman Dean nominated Colby to the United States Military Academy, which allowed him to further his future admission maybe into West Point. So, now, Colby, because a nomination doesn't assure you of getting into West Point, you still have to meet all the rest of the requirements. So Colby got the nomination, and finally, in February 1st, I think, you got the appointment to West Point. So in 32 days, 27 June, Colby will be reporting for our day, which is a day he'll never forget. So with that, he's going to have the 30-second goodbye to his parents. He's going to be introduced to the cadet in the red sash. He's going to get his first good haircut. He's going to march in a parade, all on the first day. 47 months later, Colby will graduate as a second lieutenant in the United States Army and be a leader of character. So with that in mind, at this time, I'd like to read his appointment to the United States Military Academy. So, attention orders. Certificate of appointment. On behalf of the President of the United States of America and the United States Military Academy Admissions Committee, I take great pleasure in presenting the certificate of appointment to Colby Basiliga for the class of 2026. Darrell A. Williams, Lieutenant General, United States Army, Superintendent.
Next up is the Spotlight Award being presented by Ms. Lisa Waltz.
Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Waltz. I'm a proud graduate of Springport High School, and I'm here to present the Spotlight Award. Last time I was here, which was last year, I came with a big speech and a big piece of paper, and this year I'm coming with more of a feeling in my heart. And to be honest with you, a Post-it in case I go off script too far. The Spotlight Award is really about taking a chance. It's really about reaching for your dream. It's really about believing in yourself. And if you're lucky enough to have special teachers in your life at key moments, then that self-motivation and those excellent teachers can spark magic. It's like lightning in a bottle. And when I was here at Springport, I had two of those teachers. And when I was here last year, I sat right next to one of them, and that was Mr. Hal Holzer. He was right there, and I was right there next to him. Hal Holzer was one of my special teachers. Hal Holzer changed my life. Hal Holzer made magic happen for me, and I will always be grateful to him. And I'm so very happy that Bob, his brother, is here to present his award and keep that going. Thank you, Bob, for doing that. So tonight's recipient of the Spotlight Award is taking a chance, and she is reaching for her dreams, and she is believing in herself. And I have to read something, and this is where the Post-it comes in very handy. Alex Cifelli, I hope I'm saying the name right, this is how he describes her. She has been a singer, a songwriter since middle school, and has produced and published original content on iTunes. She's going to college for songwriting and hopes of pursuing a performance career. She's really sweet. She's extremely hardworking, and, he says, she has the voice of an angel. And I have to say, I haven't met her yet, but I did spend the last hour listening to some of her tracks on YouTube, and she's really awesome. I want to wish her the best as she takes these next steps to live a life doing what she loves to do best. So this year's 2022 Spotlight Award goes to Haley Roberts. Come on down, Haley Roberts. I'm so happy to meet you. Hi. Let's go.
Next up is the Francis Xavier Colden III Memorial Scholarship, being presented by Miss Judy Drake and Mr. Frank Colden II.
Frank couldn't make it. He has to work tonight. Good evening. Congratulations, seniors and parents. This award is a memory of our son Frank, who graduated with the class of 2000. Frank was an honor student, a track team co-captain, and broke 2 school records. However, this award was not created for talent or team ranking. We give the we give the track coaches the incredible task of choosing someone who emulates Frank's dedication and passion that he had for the sport. Someone with academic skills, quiet leadership, a strong work ethic, and being a good team member, and just having the love of the sport as our son Frank. It's now evident to me, anyway, that with all the hard work these students put in, the talent falls right behind there. This year's recipient will be attending New York University, and it is with great pleasure to award the Francis Xavier Colden III Memorial Scholarship to Jihan Ryan.
Next up is the Brook Elementary Home and School Association and Faculty Scholarship presented by Dr. Rob Moyer.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I drew a lucky straw. I'm usually about number 38 or 39 on the agenda. At number 8 tonight, so this is pretty cool. Parents, first of all, congratulations to all of you. It's been an exciting year and an exciting week, and it'll be an exciting couple weeks here to come, so congratulations. Seniors, you've done a great job. See it through to the end. Looking forward to seeing you on graduation night. I'm here to represent 2 groups, our Home and School Association at Brook Elementary and our staff at Brook Elementary. Throughout the year, they collect funds to support 2 scholarships for 2 deserving Brook graduates who show exemplified leadership, scholarship, and involvement in the community. They have to fill out an application, they have to hand it in on time, which is a challenge for some. And then they are arduously looked over by our staff and they select 2. I am proud tonight to announce our 2 recipients, Morgan Godfrey, who I do not believe is here this evening, and Richard Grant Garman.
Next up is the Kyle Radwonik Forever 24 Award presented by Miss Angela Loeb.
Good evening. My name is Angela and I'm Kyle's mom. Kyle was a kind, loving, and very funny kid, a little bit too smart for his own good, but he was compassionate about a lot of things. And the thing that got him the most was his dream to be a culinary arts student at CIA, the Culinary Arts Institute of America. Unfortunately, he passed and wasn't able to make it. Food was his passion. His dream was to create an Asian fusion restaurant and combine all the Asian culture into one huge thing. So it's my honor to present this award tonight, and this goes to a student who's participated in the culinary arts program and has shown the most overall achievement growth during their junior and senior years. This recipient was adopted from Russia when he was 7 months old. He is very, very he, as it was demonstrated to me, is very dedicated to the school. He lives with his family members, which includes his dad, his mom, and of course, Kabam, his golden retriever. Kabam is a fully certified service dog who provides therapeutic strategies to help with the recipient's disabilities. He also volunteers at the school with the school police and assigned to different locations, assisting staff members with the dismissal process. At the end of each day, he helps the school police with traffic duty. He's very dedicated in his position and rides his bike to and from school so he can help assist the school police. This year, the award will go to Nathaniel Cooper, aka Captain Cooper, who will be attending Shepherd's College in Wisconsin next school year, when he intends to continue to pursue his culinary passion.
G. Robert Amrod Memorial Fund, presented by Mrs. April Winnies.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Crabtree and the Fretz family, it is our honor to present the G. Robert Amrod Memorial Award. Mr. Amrod was one of 2 middle school art teachers that taught within the Springford School District for 43 years. Over the years, Mr. Almrod continued to give back to his community, and his life work and passion for miniatures can be observed at the American Treasure Museum in Oaks, PA. He was an alumni of Kutztown University, where he received his bachelor's degree in art. He went on to Penn State, where he received his master's degree in art. It is our pleasure to present this award this evening. This year's recipient of a $500 scholarship is presented to Kathleen Lewis, where she will be attending Kutztown University to pursue a degree in art therapy. next two awards will be presented by Mr. Todd Bowers.
Good evening. It is an honor to represent the McWilliams family tonight in presentation of the John L. McWilliams Memorial Scholarship, now in its 8th year. Teaching was, quite literally, John's life. He committed his entire 47-year, 40-day career, a record at the time in the state of Pennsylvania, to educating, coaching, and mentoring the students of the Spring City, Royersford, and Springford school systems. John began his distinguished career at Oaks Elementary as the teaching principal before moving on to Royersford High as a teacher of social studies and English. As the districts merged into Springford, John continued to educate students and impact their lives outside of the classroom as well. He coached baseball and basketball, served as the advisor to the Yearbook, the school newspaper, the student council, and numerous clubs and activities. He was advisor to many graduating classes and consultant to various commencement speakers. Additionally, he mentored scores of new English teachers over the years. Teaching certainly was his life, and shaping the minds and lives of students was his true calling. He did it with great humility and expertise. In addition to his classroom responsibilities, John followed his passion for sports by serving as the voice of the Rams, announcing home football games in Coach McNally Stadium for a remarkable 42 consecutive years. In 2006, the press box was dedicated as the John L. McWilliams Press Box. With his wife, Lynn, also a teacher at Springford, he had a son, John A., and eventually welcomed a granddaughter, Caitlin. Typically, both John A. and Caitlin would make this presentation. However, they were not able to be here this year and send their regards. Mr. McWilliams would be proud knowing that tonight, his Memorial Scholarship presents to a senior who possesses a strong commitment to his or her passions, has a genuine personality, and displays humility. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate Anna Valeria. I'm also proud to stand here tonight as a Springford graduate myself and present the Springford Alumni Association scholarships. Our association will present two $500 scholarships to students who have demonstrated academic aptitude and participated in extracurricular activities. Candidates are also solid members of our RAM Nation and plan to further their education at a higher institute of learning. I would like to congratulate this year's recipients, James Fretz and Samantha Ebbs.
Our next scholarship is the Corinne Strong Unbreakable Spirit Award, presented by Mr. Steve Hare and Mr. Liam Hare.
Good evening. My name is Steve Hare. This is my third oldest son, Liam, who's a 2016 graduate of Springford. Congratulations to all the seniors on your upcoming graduation. We're here tonight to present the Corinne Strong Unbreakable Spirit Award in memory of my daughter, Corinne Hare. Corinne was a student in the 6th grade center when she was diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. Right from the beginning, Corinne was determined that she was not going to let that cancer beat her. During her almost 2-year battle, she fought with bravery and determination and always had the largest smile on her face. She intended to beat the cancer and hoped to someday become a pediatric nurse because she wanted to be able to help other children that were struggling with the same types of illnesses that she was. The Corinne Strong Scholarship recognizes an inspirational student athlete who plans to pursue a career in the medical field. The scholarship honors a student who displays outstanding strength and spirit both on and off the field and in the classroom. The person embodies the ideals of Corinne Strong, including compassion, strength, hope, and love, and believes in a legacy of loving care for those in need. This award has special significance to our family this year, as Corinne would have been a senior in the class of 2022. The Corinne Strong Unbreakable Spirit Award is awarded to Alexandra McPike.
Area 4 Democratic Committee Public Education Scholarship Award, presented by PA State Representative Joseph Cervisi.
Good evening. I feel like I just stepped back in time being back in the auditorium here. I was sitting back there thinking it's like my 15th award ceremony. But when you're a new board member, you think you should sit up front. So for 3.5 hours, the first time I sat up front, I learned my lesson fast. Tonight is a great night. Tonight's a great night for the Springford area community. I want to thank the administration and all of you students and everyone who's given these awards tonight. I remember hundreds of thousands of dollars have been given away to our community, and I'm honored tonight to be able to be here tonight on behalf of the Democrats in Area 4. The Democrats in Area 4 give out 3 scholarships. One to Springford, one to PB, and one to Methacton. And they ask a student what democracy means to them. Now, when I was reading the bio and what democracy meant to our recipient, the recipient said, even in the darkest times, democracy exists. And sometimes democracy is not that bald eagle in the Star-Spangled Banner, but everyone's looking for democracy. We've all seen where democracy is, and sometimes it is hard. I know when I sat here at a school board meeting, we had some nights that democracy was a little hard. And now going on to Harrisburg, it takes a whole different level. But our recipient is not only a student who's active in government, our recipient is someone who cares about the community and civic engagement, and is also the school board representative. My son sat with us at the table for 2 years, and I think came home at some of the nights and went, why am I here? How do you guys do this? And the 2 years that this recipient has sat at the board table has probably been the most challenging times that Springford has ever seen, or we've ever seen in democracy. So tonight's recipient, on behalf of the Area 4 Democratic Committee, is Allison McVeigh.
Is the Patricia A. Besha Memorial Award, presented by Mr. David Godinho and Andrea Minna.
Sorry, I can't stand behind the mic without instinctively looking for a karaoke screen. Good evening, my name is Dave Godinho, and this is Andrea Mina. And tonight we are honored to present the second annual Patricia A. Besha Scholarship. This scholarship was established by and in honor of our Aunt Patty. A 1963 graduate of Westchester State College, Patty received her bachelor's in elementary education. She dedicated her entire career to the students of Oaks Elementary. Her love of learning and children made this the perfect path for her, one she traveled with great pride. During her tenure at Oaks, she made strong connections with and molded hundreds, if not thousands, of young lives, and in turn enriched her own. She was a lifelong learner and played the role of educator and student with equal enthusiasm. In fact, she continued to take courses at Immaculata University right up until the time of her death at 87 years old. While she had an authoritative approach to things that she knew well, she was a humble student. If she were with us tonight, she would want us to look around and recognize that everyone in this room, everyone we meet throughout the course of our lives, knows something that we don't. Life presents so many lessons and opportunities, so we should never stop learning. She put as much value on academics as she did trades, crafts, gardening, and basic life skills. She found joy and accomplishment in all of it. One of her last wishes was to establish this memorial scholarship to carry on her life's work. That being to encourage and support the students of the Springport School District to continue to learn and to grow, to not only recognize, but to reach their full potential. Patty would beam with pride over the class of 2022. She would encourage you to dream big, to cherish each and every learning opportunity, and to never underestimate your own impact on the world around you. For our family and those who knew her, we certainly miss her presence and wry sense of humor. But through this scholarship, we take great pride in watching her legacy live on through you for decades and generations to come. Tonight, it is our honor to present 2 awards. First being to Riley Spinrad, who will be attending Temple University, and the second to Nicholas Vanderslice, who will be attending Kutztown.
Award is the Good Citizenship Award, presented by Ms. Nicola Whitlock. Good evening. On behalf of State Senator Katie Muth, who represents Springport Area School District, I'm here to present the Good Citizenship Awards to 2 graduating seniors. The students are chosen for 1, high level of excellence and dedication to school and community, 2, a commitment to education and participation exemplifying outstanding personal accomplishments and achievements, and 3rd, a respect and admiration of fellow students and educators here at Springport School District. And the 2 recipients this evening are Esther McConchu and Irasat Carr. Our next scholarship is the Ronald B. Clark Memorial Scholarship, presented by Mrs. Laura Clark.
Good evening and congratulations to all graduates. The Ronald B. Clark Memorial Scholarship is awarded in honor and memory of Ron Clark and given to a baseball player pursuing a college career. This student must demonstrate academic excellence, community awareness, and a well-rounded educational experience while at Springford High School. Our family wanted to honor the memory and life of a great and loving husband, father, and grandfather. He was always very involved in sports and community activities. He was a kind, caring, sensitive, and loving man who often said, "Never take more than you give." With the help of the coach, it is our sincere pleasure to award the Ronald B. Clark Memorial Scholarship this year to Griffin Streppes. Congratulations.
Our next scholarship is the Royersford Lions Club Award, presented by Mr. Darrell Lewis.
Good evening. Last year, I stood here and I gave you a brief history of Lions International and what Lions stands for. Many people don't know that the Royersford Lions Club exists. Tonight, I want to talk more about our mission. Our motto is "We Serve." Lions Clubs International was formed in 1917. Royersford Lions was chartered in 1935. So we've been around almost as long as Lions Clubs International. We are known as the Knights of the Blind. We were commissioned by Helen Keller, along with Melvin Jones, the first president of Lions International. Our mission has grown so much over the years that we no longer focus just on the blind and the visually impaired. We try to meet the need wherever it exists. Lions Clubs International does hearing research, diabetes research, disaster relief, and the list goes on. Because our focus and our motto is "We Serve," Royersford Lions has committed itself to giving awards to those seniors who express exemplary duty and honor in serving the community. And I gotta tell you folks, it was a tough choice. We had 36 applicants for our awards. Everything that I read, these students participated in boxing, necessities for Mitzvah Circle, helping food pantries, volunteering through their local churches, volunteer firefighters, junior firefighters. The list goes on. I can't remember all of the things that these students did. And when it came right down to the selection, it was so hard, we had to do a secret ballot among our members. With that being said, tonight's awards go to Isabel Mahiga and Caitlin Barth. Impress upon everyone, if you weren't a winner tonight, don't let your service to your community be a thing that you did to graduate, but a thing that you continue to do the rest of your life. Thank you.
scholarship tonight is the Shane Warfel Memorial Scholarships, presented by Mr. Josh Warfel.
Josh has a little bit of stage fright, so I'm going to present for us. First off, thank you for all the essays we got. You guys don't know how much it means to us. Before we start, we're going to give 3 away today, 3 $2,000 scholarships. So when Mrs. Warfel announces, just wait till the end, please. But what these essays are for, what we were looking for, was someone that exemplified who Shane was as a person, as a teammate, and as an athlete. So what we were really looking for was just someone that was dependable, someone who had tons of team spirit, and just someone that was just always there for Springfield, really. And by it's just, not even the sports he played, but he was at the school every single night. I would call him, say, hey, where you at? I'm watching the girls' basketball game. Where are you at tonight? I'm watching a wrestling match. Where are you at tonight? I'm watching a lacrosse game. Okay, all right, whatever. But I played with Shane. We were best friends throughout high school, into college, and then afterwards. How the scholarship came to is we have 2 events every year. We hold a softball tournament in April. Get a ton of donations from the local community. One really helped us out this year, which I have to give a little bit of a shout out, was the Royersford Bocce Club. They donated $3,000 to the cause just for this year, just for that one. So that really helped able to make our decisions this year. And then we also have a golf outing every first Friday in every August. So if you guys play golf, you're more than welcome to come this year. It's over at Creekside. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for writing the essays. Again, you don't know how much it means to Mrs. Warfel here, as you can see. So she's going to announce the kids, and we really appreciate it.
On behalf of the entire Warfel family, I'd like to present these awards to Miss Mosey, Nicholas Antonio, and Connor Navis.
Our next 2 awards this evening will be presented by Miss Melissa Harper.
Good evening. Congratulations, seniors and parents. I am beyond honored to be here tonight to present the scholarship for a former Evans Elementary student who I was blessed to have in 3rd grade. This award is given by the staff at Evans to recognize the accomplishments of a former student and support their wish to pursue higher education. The young lady chosen this year was chosen because of her amazing strength of character and academic achievement. Congratulations, Livia. For Nurse Laura Murphy. She said good evening and congratulations to all the scholarship recipients and their parents. I'm sorry I cannot be here this evening to present the scholarship to an Evans graduate who is pursuing a bachelor's degree
Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing, but she is here in spirit. This year, I am awarding the scholarship to Grace Pacovo, who has a resume filled with great experience and volunteer work and a stellar GPA. I remember Grace and her adorable smile, and I'm so proud of her accomplishments thus far. Grace, the field of nursing is very fluid, and you will continue to learn and grow throughout your career. Medicine, procedures, cures, diagnosis, and treatments are always changing, and change opens the doors to new possibilities, discoveries, and ways that you can make a difference. In your essay, you called nurses heroes and wrote that you would like to be a hero for those around you as well as yourself. I have no doubt that you will achieve this. You are filled with intelligence, kindness, and compassion that it takes to be a great nurse and a hero to many. Congratulations and good luck at the University of South Carolina. I believe you can make a difference, Grace.
Next up is the Upper Providence Elementary School Scholarship presented by Mrs. Jean Lair, Mr. Dan Mounts, and Mr. David Pence.
Hello, everybody. We are happy to be here from Upper Providence Elementary. Our scholarship committee had a tough job narrowing down all the amazing applicants. We're so excited for all of you, the class of 2022, and we have narrowed it down to 3. I have the pleasure of being able to present one of my former second grade students who has definitely spent the last 10 years like she did in second grade, caring about her community, energizing others, performing in the classroom and on the court and everywhere in between. I would like to present this scholarship to Kylie Lee.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to have each of the recipients stay up here. We'll do a picture at the end. So the winner of tonight's second Upper Providence Scholarship Award was a former member of my 4th grade class. Her impeccable character and charisma was inspirational to teachers and students alike. A true friend to others, a competitive spirit, and really a sweet soul. Please join me in recognizing one of Pitt Panthers' newest members, Lana Hang.
Our next recipient, I had the honor of having in my 4th grade class, and we have students throughout the years that make a very positive impression and sometimes maybe not so much. This recipient immediately made an impact just by one of the things I do. What's your goals? And she's going to kill me for this, but I remember. Hers was to get married and have like 5 or 6 kids. But through her hard work and reading her essay, things weren't always easy for her. She had to work extremely hard through adversity, and she mentioned this in her essay, how our 2nd grade teachers, our 3rd grade teacher, and all our career at Upper Providence really laid the foundation. And I would like to congratulate Allie Plicknick and congratulate her in achieving her dream college for Moravian.
is the Steve Bonnet's Memorial Broadcast Scholarship, and that's presented by Mrs. Jen Ponowitz.
Good evening. My name is Jen Bonnet, and I'm presenting the Steve Bonnet's Memorial Broadcast Scholarship. Steve was my husband, and he was a proud Springford alumni and employee. His passion for TV and broadcasting gave him the vision to design the TV studio programming that is in the high school today. This year's recipient had a life-changing experience as a broadcasting student. She was once shy and timid, but her broadcasting classes gave her confidence, purpose, and a voice to be a leader among her peers. She said that coming to class never felt like work. My husband said the same thing about working here at Springford. It never felt like work. My husband would have loved that the TV studio, RCTV, and Mrs. Merge's class impacted her in such a way to pursue communication and media in college. Thank you for sharing the same passion and enthusiasm for broadcasting as my husband. It is my honor and privilege to ask Julia McWiggins to please come forward.
Next up is the Springford Education Association Scholarship, presented by Mrs. Jacqueline Ritter and Mrs. Karen DeLange.
Good evening, I'm Jackie Ritter, the president of Springford Education Association. With me is Karen DeLange, our vice president. The SFEA Scholarship is awarded on behalf of 660 professional educators who have had the pleasure of being a part of your journey while you were here at Springford. We're proud of the amazing young people you've become. This evening, SFEA will award 4 scholarships to seniors who plan to pursue education degrees. The recipients have dedicated incredible efforts to their academics and extracurriculars, and according to our panel of educators, their essays exemplify the future of education. The 2022 SFEA Scholarship recipients are Maggie Ackerman, Taylor Getz, Megan Kennedy, and Ellie Roberts.
Next up is the Julianne Siller Scholarships, and will be presented by the Siller family.
Good evening, and congratulations to all the graduating seniors of the class of 2022. Sorry. Julianne's family is honored to present the 9th annual Julianne Siller Memorial Scholarship. Our daughter's scholarship was created from the outpouring of community support our family received upon Julian's sudden passing 9 years ago yesterday. She was looking forward to graduating Springford as a member of the class of 2013, preparing for her final exams while juggling 2 part-time jobs. With just 3 short weeks away from graduation, her life was selfishly taken away, and Julian lost her life the way she lived it, by being a good friend and trying to help someone in need. Her willingness to lend a helping hand in reaching out to someone who was in pain may have been a part of her tragic death. Her scholarship represents qualities Julian was known for. Besides her silly personality and infectious giggle, Julian was a caring and loving friend, a positive role model, and always willing to help her peers. The Julian Siller Memorial Scholarship is awarded to 2 Springford seniors planning to attend a four-year university who will each receive a $5,000 scholarship. Both recipients' essays illustrated how their strong will and character helped them to not only overcome a personally challenging situation, but also learn from the experience and connect with others in a positive way. Julian's scholarships will be presented by her younger brother, Austin, who's a sophomore here at Springfield.
Our family is excited to award this year's scholarship to Caitlin Donifrey and Nicole Grebe.
Next up is the Springford Ice Hockey Club Outstanding Sportsmanship Award, and that would be presented by Mr. Frank Artea.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to first congratulate all graduating seniors, their parents, and their families. My name is Sean Cook. I'm one of the assistant coaches of the Springford varsity ice hockey team. Coach Frank Artiet could not be here tonight, but it's my pleasure to be able to present 2 exceptional players with the Outstanding Sportsmanship Scholarship Award for the Springford Ice Hockey Club. At this time, I'd like to ask Justin Kratz and Gavin Tarity to please join me on stage for an interview. As I mentioned, we're fortunate enough to be able to award 2 exceptional players with the outstanding awards this evening. To 2 players, Justin and Gavin, who have exemplified the true meaning of sportsmanship and athleticism here at Springford. I've had the privilege of watching both of these players over the last 4 years grow into the athletes and, more important, young men that they are today. Justin was one of our assistant captains this past season. He's the type of player that every coach loves to have on his team. He's someone that always sets an example for his other teammates. He always listens to the coaches as well as his teammates, and he always is encouraging his teammates to give it all they can. Justin's going to be playing next year for the PA Huntsmen in the competitive Premier Eastern Hockey League. Gavin was our team captain this past year. Gavin's the type of player that gives 100% all the time. He plays with his heart and his true love for the game. He's a true leader, maybe not so much verbally, he's a little quiet, but he leads by example. From the first time I saw him play years ago, I knew that he would be our captain at some point in the future. Gavin will continue playing hockey at the collegiate level where he will be attending Westchester University next fall as part of the Delaware Valley Collegiate Hockey Conference. Both Coach Frank Artiet and I would like to thank Justin and Gavin for making our jobs as coaches so much more enjoyable. Please join me in wishing Justin and Gavin all the best their future holds, both on and off the ice, as well as congratulating them on these well-deserved awards. Thank you.
Next up is the Limerick Elementary Faculty Scholarship, and it's being presented by Mrs. Kristen Williams.
Good evening. It is my absolute privilege to be here tonight to see all of our former students getting ready to graduate. We were overwhelmed, but not at all surprised by the number of applications we got of our students who are living well-rounded lives, achieving academically, socially, athletically, serving their communities, and also working hard to save money for college. The last time I saw our award winner was at our 4th grade luncheon, where the student was winning an award for achievement academically and socially. I'm sure he's a lot taller than he is now, and instead of wishing him well in 5th grade, I would like to wish him well as he studies finance at James Madison University. I'm sorry, please congratulate Caleb, his son.
Next up is the Connor McKenna Courage Award being presented by Mrs. Maureen McKenna.
Good evening. As you know, my name is Maureen. This is my daughter, Mary Pat. We would like to congratulate the members of the class of 2022 on their upcoming graduation in a few weeks. Our son, Connor, passed away in March of 2011 at the age of 15 in his sophomore year from complications from a rare and aggressive cancer. In his 18-month battle with cancer, Connor showed tremendous courage, and as he fought to beat this disease and get back to school, his friends, and his teammate, and to his favorite sport, which was baseball. He fought through numerous surgeries, chemotherapy, which lasted the entire 18-month course of his illness. At this time, he attended school on a full-time basis, attended his team practices and games, even on days when he was sick from his chemo treatments. He showed us the true power of the human spirit to withstand and overcome many difficult obstacles in life at a very young age. It was his courage that motivated our family and friends to raise funds in order to fund an annual scholarship given to a Springport student, which we have named the Courage Award. This scholarship is from the Connor McKenna Foundation, but this award is not just from the foundation, but also from many of the Springport community. Our primary fundraiser is a 5K run walk that we have in the fall each year. We have combined efforts with another Springport family who lost their son to cancer as well. Their foundation is called the Jake's Dragon Foundation. In giving this award, we thought it was important to recognize a young adult and graduate who showed courage in everyday life, just as Connor did. In doing this, we would continue to keep the memory of Connor's fight alive and also give recognition to graduates who have exhibited similar courage and the ability to persevere in very difficult situations. We had over 65 applicants this year, so it made our decision very difficult.
but we think we chose someone who has shown the same courage Connor showed. We also wanted to continue to deliver Connor's message to the future graduates of Springford. His message was a simple one: never give up. Also remember that you aren't really measured by who you are. If you win or lose your fight, it's being in the fight that is a real measure of your courage and your character. This year's winner is Carly Ann Lewis.
Our next two awards will be presented by Mrs. J.C. Callow and Mrs. Kathy Ensign.
Good evening. It's so wonderful to see so many students here. It's just overwhelming. I'm presenting for the Springford Assistance Association, and we would like to present our Citizenship Award. These are presented to students that are goal-oriented, persistent, respectful of school policies, and involved in extracurricular activities. Tonight we have 4 recipients.
Lauren Myers. Emily Gore. Is Nathaniel still here? No? Yes. No, Stephen?
I'm also here to present the Oaks Elementary Award for Outstanding Student. Each year, the staff of Oaks Elementary choose an outstanding student to receive a scholarship to be used for higher education. This is always such a difficult decision to make. We see these students daily from kindergarten to 4th grade, and then they advance onward and upward. We often see and hear of exciting things they do as they grow and excel in Springford. This year was no exception. We read multiple applications of amazing, talented, and kind young adults ready to leave Springford. Oaks and I are honored to award Sabi Kabir with a $500 scholarship.
Our next award this evening is the Dana Lynn Sparing Memorial Award, presented by Mrs. Renee Sparing.
Good evening, everyone. everyone, and congratulations, seniors. I'm Renee Spearing, I'm Dana's mom, and this is Chris Spearing, Dana's younger brother. Dana was with us for a short 22 years, but in that time she touched so many lives through her selfless acts of kindness and the love she shared with everyone she came in contact with. People still tell me that Dana had the biggest heart of anyone they ever knew. Dana's life was tragically cut short on the night of April 24, 2005, when she was killed in a car accident. She was helping a stranded motorist who had run out of gas when she was struck by another vehicle. She sat in her car. This was to be Dana's last act of kindness. As hard as it was to come to terms with Dana's death, I know my daughter died living because she was doing something that came so naturally to her, helping someone in need. Following the accident, I needed something to come out of our family's tragedy. Dana was planning to go back to school for nursing, specializing in pediatric care after the birth of her son. She was 6 months pregnant at the time of the accident. This is when I decided that giving back to a Springford student would be the best way in which to keep Dana's memory and dreams alive. I know this is something that Dana would have wanted as well. Every year we receive several essays for Dana's Scholarship Award. This year we received more than usual, so it was a very hard decision. We looked for a student that has qualities and that exemplified the way Dana lived her life. Dana wanted to be the change in the world. She wanted to be sure that everyone had a place and a purpose. Reading through the essays, there was one that struck me the most, one that reminded me of my daughter. This student overcame some of the same challenges as Dana, and she also talked about being the change in a person's life, specifically stating, "I hope to make a difference in young children's lives." As I was reading her essay, I could hear my daughter's voice saying the same thing. The student we chose this year is a remarkable young lady who's working to make her dreams come true. Her passion for teaching radiates, and I know she will do great things in her life. She will be attending Westchester University to pursue a degree in early childhood education. So on behalf of my family and Dana, it is with great pleasure that we present this year's Dana Lynn Memorial Scholarship Award to Ellie Roberts.
Our next few awards this evening are going to be presented by Mrs. Amy Oblak and Mrs. Marissa Moll.
The first award I have the pleasure of presenting is the Building Blocks for Success Scholarship, given in honor of the Springford Area School District Special Education Program. And tonight that award goes to Jessica Todd. Springford Deserving Student Scholarship, which is given to students who have shown academic achievement, are involved in activities, and are all around good high school citizens, and they'll be furthering their education. There are 3 awards, one for Josh Worley, one for Ryan Keene, and one for Michael Sullivan. presenting is the Louis Strong Memorial Scholarship. Louis Carvajal was a 2020 graduate of Springford High School. He was a 4-year member of the school wrestling team. He volunteered his time working at Upper Providence Elementary with special education students, and any downtime he had at the high school, you could find him working in a classroom with students with special needs. As a student, Louis could put a smile on your face no matter what kind of day you were having. And as an athlete, he was always driving to improve, which allowed him to become a state medalist in his senior year. As a person, he was caring, compassionate, and frankly, the most loyal individual to those who he loved. When Louis graduated, he had plans to attend Kutztown University to wrestle and study education. But tragically, Louis' life was cut short in August of 2020 when he was killed in a fatal car accident. It was Marissa and my hope to keep his memory alive by establishing this scholarship and giving back to the community that Louis so loved. This year's recipient is a 4-year member of the Springford wrestling team. He's a 3-time qualifier for the wrestling regional tournament and a 3-time state qualifier. He'll be continuing his education at West Liberty University and will be a member of their wrestling team. It's our pleasure to present this award to Dominic Portland.
Our next set of awards this evening are being presented by Mrs. Lisa Corey.
Hello, my name is Lisa Corey with the Springford Music Association. We are privileged to present 8 awards this evening along with former band board members Joe Ferrari and Joe Drummond. I'd like to congratulate all of our graduating seniors. Our first scholarship is to honor Barbara Kowalski's legacy. This award is given to a senior who is a caring person with a strong character and has made a mark on the school community. This student demonstrates academic excellence, high music ability, and outstanding service to the music program in addition to participating in varsity athletics. We will award the scholarship to 2 deserving individuals tonight. Our first scholarship is awarded to Colby Basiliga. Colby has participated in marching band and concert band throughout his high school career, as well as participating in track team. He has plans to attend the United States Military Academy at West Point, where he will major in engineering. Our second scholarship is awarded to Connor O'Day. Connor was a section leader in vocal ensemble, member of concert choir, vocal jazz, and select chamber ensemble. He is also a 4-year member of the Springford JV and varsity soccer teams. Connor plans to attend Penn State University, focusing on a major in the liberal arts college. Connor is currently at orientation at Penn State, so he's not here to receive his award this evening. We are also proud to present the Springford Music Association Choral Award. This award is given to a senior who has sung all 4 years of high school and has been a role model for fellow ensemble members. This year's recipient is Annie Rizzo. Annie has participated in various band and choir ensembles, as well as school musicals, district and regional band, choir, and orchestra, as well as all state orchestra and band. She plans to pursue music education at Messiah University after high school. Next, we would like to present the Springford Music Association Instrumental Award. This award is given to a senior who has demonstrated outstanding musicianship, a dedication to the instrumental music department. This year's recipient is Alex Craig. Alex has been in marching band, indoor percussion, and concert band over the past 4 years. He also placed fifth in the Mid-Atlantic Percussion Society solo competition on the marimba. He will be attending Drexel University to study music industry with a focus in recording and music production. And lastly, we would like to present the Springford Music Association Orchestra Award. This award is given to a senior who has outstanding musicianship and shown leadership in the strings program at Springford. This year's recipient is Avery Emery. Avery has participated in the orchestra and honors orchestra, playing the cello throughout his high school career. He plans to attend Kutztown University to study communication design and studio art.
Hi, I'm Joe Ferrazzi, and I'm here to present the SFMA Music Achievement Awards. The award my wife Mary Ann and I sponsored is presented to two seniors whose essay was selected from those submitted with the theme, "What have I learned from the Springford Music Program that I will use throughout my life?" The award is open to students from all areas of the Springford Music Program: marching band, color guard, orchestra, chorus, drumline, and the various bands. Our children participated in the program from 4th grade through graduation, and they continue their music participation in college. These programs taught them many life lessons that they will continue to use in their adult life. We received many essays to choose from. Each essay tells a story of how the students have been positively influenced by the music program. Mary Ann and I feel it is a testament not only to the efforts of the students, but the exceptional music directors of the music program. This year's winners are Nicole Grieve and Faith Goldman.
My name is Joe Dillman. I'm here to present the Yearbook Family Color Guard Scholarship. The Color Guard is both an integral part of the marching band as well as its own indoor sport. The student athletes who participate in this group train hard and are often rewarded with blisters, bumps, bruises, and concussions. They practice in the heat and cold, endure early mornings and late nights. We created this award to recognize the hard work and dedication exemplified by these exceptional students. Candidates all demonstrated growth, leadership, and maturity, and had to write an essay describing what being in color guard has meant for them and how it has changed them. There were a number of outstanding candidates, and I am pleased to announce that the recipient of the Yearbook Family Color Guard Scholarship is Ethan Disler. Ethan's been a member of the Color Guard throughout his high school career, both on the field as part of the Golden Rams, as well as indoor with the Springford Winter Guard. He has grown both as a performer and as a person through his time with the Guard. Ethan cannot be with us tonight because this weekend he is continuing his love for the art in Allentown, where he is practicing with the Cadets Drum Corps, and he will be traveling and performing with them over the coming summer. This fall, Ethan will be attending the University of Scranton, where he will be studying mechanical engineering. We congratulate Ethan on his accomplishments and wish him the best.
To present our next two awards is Mrs. Tacey Valentine, Secretarial and FPC.
The Springford Secretarial Memorial Awards are given by the District Secretarial Group in memory of past dedicated district secretaries. This award is for the senior who is kind and sincere, respectful, and shows great potential. 3 awards are given this year. The first recipient is Chloe Rodenbach. The second recipient is Emily Okanowski. Our third recipient, unfortunately, was unable to attend this evening, but she is Deidre Tierney. The Evelyn Frick Memorial Awards are given to worthy business technology education students in memory of Mrs. Frick, who was a secretary at Springford for many years. 4 awards are given this year. The first recipient is Eunice Chang. The second recipient is Rhea Shah. The third recipient is unable to attend this evening. He is David McQuayo. And the fourth recipient also is unable to attend this evening, and he is Harry Adiafi.
Are the Richard John Reese Class of 1981 Awards, and they will be presented by Mr. Richard Reese.
Congratulations, everyone. It's a big achievement in your life. Now you're part of society, it's important for you to join. Join something, register to vote, do more than your phone, please. The other thing I'd like to say is just be careful. There's more to life than going to a party and drinking and driving and acting crazy, because I guess 8 years ago I was a victim of a drunk driver hit head-on, and I spent one summer in a wheelchair recovering. So please, let's be careful and let's be serious. Your life is bigger than a 3-hour party. Okay, let's see what we do. I'm going to do them in the order they gave them to me, so here we go. Award for Excellence in Biological Science, Evelyn Ergenhan. Some people are not here, I do not pay attention. So award for Excellence in English, May Stewart. Outstanding football player, Ian Harvey. Excellence in French, Evelyn Stogdale. Service to the class. I don't think this person's here, I'll be surprised. Alex Tufel. Excellence in Math, Aiden Rizzo. Excellence in Social Studies, James Fretz. Excellence in Spanish, May Stewart. Going to someone we couldn't be any more excited to have to join our St. Joseph's family. I'm an alumni of St. Joseph's University. I'm Jesuit trained, go inherit the earth. Christian Marchini.
To present our next two awards is Mr. Alex Cervelli.
think it's so cool that I get to call that the team that works on the musicals and the plays gets to call the room you're sitting in right now our classroom. This huge space every March is home to a cultural event here at Springford. Almost 3,000 people fill this auditorium and watch 150 students, some in the pit orchestra, some in the booth up there, some backstage, others acting and performing, put on a legitimate high school musical, a production that is not watered down in any way to what you see on Broadway. And ultimately, the collaborative effort of those 150 students in all those different disciplines is what makes the shows so excellent consistently here. But I think it is important to recognize some individual achievement. And I'm here to present the Springford Theater Awards. What we look for as a committee when we're selecting these awards is consistency and excellence, and longevity, persistence through the 4 years. The student who earns this award, and there were many to choose from this year, it's very difficult, almost as hard as choosing who gets to be the lead. We are looking for someone who gave 4 years worth of time and demonstrated consistent excellence. Out of a field of many possibilities, it's my happy pleasure to present Luke Strelakis and William Snyder with the Springfield Theater. The next award is an endowment from an alumni, Joe Laprie, who was a leader in his own right during his time here at Springford. So let's talk about leadership for a second. There are a number of students that I can see that are seniors now and are involved in both the theater, the plays, and the musical. And I just want to extend a thank you to all of the seniors in this room and not in this room who were involved in the musical and the play, particularly these 4 years. Right, COVID was an existential crisis for our field. Singing out loud and projecting our voices was the last thing anybody wanted to do. And seniors, you guys, you persevered through that. You were flexible, and you were a role model for our underclassmen. We're in a very good place now because of your workload these past 4 years. This particular student who receives this award today exemplifies a lot of these qualities. She was someone who put the production first always, received critical feedback with humility, and led by example. You want to talk about flexibility? This person was involved in crew, was a stage manager, was a prop person, was a student director, had a part that had lines, had some singing to do, was a chorus member, and does shows outside of our production as well. I bet if we counted, she's done more productions than me. So I'm really excited to see what her future career holds out. This award, the Joe Laprie Leadership Award, goes to Caitlin Schwartz.
Our next award is the Springford Athletic Booster Club Scholarship honoring Ron Nettles, and this is being presented by Mrs. Denise Miller.
I'm honored to be here tonight to present the scholarship award on behalf of the honors Ron Nettles, who was a Royersford community member who dedicated much of his life to the community and specifically to sports in our area. We have 4 students that we will be presenting this to that have exhibited high moral character, citizenship, and integrity, all while performing as athletes in Springford School District. So I am happy to award these to Bradley Vanella, Colton Shira, Brian Tremble.
Passionate Senior Scholarship, and this is being presented by Mr. Malcolm Hoffman.
Hello everyone, my name is Malcolm Hoffman. I'm a graduate of the class of 2015, and this is actually the second year that we will be presenting the scholarship. But it is the first year that my mother has actually been involved in the process. She's been really influential in selecting a lot of the initial candidates that we were looking through. So I just wanted to start by saying thank you so much for your efforts in reviewing and kind of talking through the process of picking who we were going to select for today. She's not one for the stage, but she was absolutely influential in reading through a lot of these applications, and I couldn't have done it better that way. With that said, the major points we were looking for in this scholarship was an individual who clearly had passion for a specific activity or goal that they had beyond graduation. This year's winner inspired us with beautiful ways she addressed challenges in her own life to create a path forward for herself and her community. And that path forward happened to be through art and psychology, interestingly. Now, when I initially read this young girl's application, I somewhat struggled to connect with her, as I myself am not a very artistic person, and to use the word artist in any sentence that's related to my name would really be quite a disservice to the word. So. However, I could connect with her passion and the excitement to use art and her creative energy as an art therapist in the future when working with patients, all while trying to connect with them and help them avoid many of the mental health challenges that have become familiar to many families, especially over these past 2 years. That sort of passion is what I think we are going to need, especially going forward in some of the tough times that we've had over these past 2 years, like I said. With that said, I would like to announce the winner of the Passionate Senior Scholarship to Miss Melina Schmidt.
Our next set of awards are going to be presented by Mrs. Allison Brightmore.
Good evening and congratulations to everybody, all the seniors. Done a wonderful job getting through the school year. We have, I'm going to be presenting several awards for technology, engineering, and technology and engineering department. There are several different awards, and some of them will be pertaining to students who are involved in some of our technology systems and materials manufacturing courses, and then others will be related to our engineering classes that we offer. A lot of them that we're going to offer out tonight are going to be in memory or in honor of Dan Badway. Dan Badway was a teacher, that was a math teacher here at the school district, and was very loved. We were very honored and excited to have him become an engineering teacher. That's his background in engineering. in 2015, and he taught several of our upper-level engineering courses. Dan unfortunately passed away in August, and so we have several awards to honor him. I'm going to start off first with the Dan Badway Memorial Scholarship, and this scholarship is going to be given out to a student, a senior, who is in the Project Lead the Way engineering program, one that has been able to overcome adversity, meet challenges, rise above to be successful. And this recipient displays leadership, strong work ethic, dedication, integrity, respect towards others, both in school and in competition. And they are an exemplary student. I will say that this student, I know that Dan would be extremely proud to have this award given to Braden Habracker. I teach the introductory class, and so Braden wasn't one of my students, but I know that he was heavily spoken about by Dan. You've taken, what, 2 or 3 of his advanced classes? 3 of his advanced classes. Congratulations. We have another award for technology. We often have a lot of students say, well, we have a shop class. You know, we've used machinery down here. Yeah, yes, we do. And so we do have these wonderful technology classes in materials manufacturing and technology systems. We have 2 awards that we're giving out for this tonight. Our first recipient is Noah Oler. Our second recipient is Gavin Terity. And we have another award, again for engineering. And this one is again going to be in honor of Dan Badway. This just had a little bit of a different criteria. It's for those students who exemplified mastery in a broad range of engineering topics, mastery of design processes, have solved challenging engineering problems and communicated their work effectively. And in addition, these recipients have displayed very good leadership, strong work ethic, dedication, integrity, and respect towards others. Just general all-around excellent engineering students. So we have 3 recipients for this year. Our first recipient is going to be Caitlin Barth. Our second recipient is going to be Pranav Jain. And our third recipient is going to be Braden Kaljarosvik.
Our next award is the William Rasich Memorial Scholarship presented by Mr. Kevin Zaber.
evening, everyone. Is this a great night or what? Yeah? Some of the wonderful young men and women who did a great job. And so great, so nice to be part of the school district. It's an excellent place to be. I'd like to, my name is Kevin Zaper, by the way. I'm the Health and Physical Education Department Chair. And I want to congratulate all of our amazing seniors. I want to wish them the best of luck in all their future endeavors. Tonight I have the distinct honor for awarding the William Rasich Scholarship. Let me tell you a little about the school district, our school district, Spring-Ford Area School District, lost a very near dear friend and family member in 2018, Bill Rasich. He was our Health and Physical Education Department Chair, teacher, coach, junior high athletic director, and he passed away unexpectedly. Shortly after his passing, a group of wonderful people got together and said, hey, let's put together a scholarship so that Bill's legacy and spirit will live on. And I have the unique pleasure to announce the winner, but I'll talk a little bit about the award first. The William Rasich Scholarship is given in memory of a beloved teacher, coach, and athletic director. The scholarship is awarded to a student who will further their academic studies at a college and/or university, has been involved in athletics, has been an exemplary student in physical education throughout their high school career. This student will also have demonstrated superior leadership, a strong work ethic, dedication, integrity, and respect for others, both in school and also in competition. The student I'm about to introduce to you has demonstrated all the listed intangibles and more. She will continue her education, attending Westchester University, majoring in secondary education. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tremendous honor to present to you the recipient of the William Rasich Memorial Scholarship, Ava Cortino.
Tech and Robotics Club Awards, and this is being presented by Mr. James Egan.
Good evening, everyone. The Spring-Ford Tech and Robotics Club is a very much student-centered club focusing on computer science, technology, engineering, and robotics. We are awarding 2 awards today to students that have demonstrated leadership throughout their 4 years as being a member of this club. From everything from mentoring our newer freshman and sophomore students in proper engineering practices, to helping their advisor, who's very good at chemistry, but not so great at robotics. It is my absolute pleasure, and I'm very proud of both of these students, and they'll be very sorely missed next year, to award these awards to Michaela Keenan and Aradia Goyle.
To present our next few awards, I'd like to welcome Mr. Bruce Cope.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bruce Cope. I'm one of the language teachers here at Spring-Ford, and it is my pleasure and honor again this year to recognize a few of our outstanding world language students. I'm going to begin with 2 club awards. These are for both excellence in the language and commitment to the club. There's one for French club and one for German club. The French Club recipient is Jamie Ford. And the German Club recipient is Michaela Keeler. Two very special awards in memory of former colleagues and dear friends of mine who were taken from us far, far too early. These are both awards for a student planning to major or minor in a language and use their language skills to make the world a better place. And I'm going to read these two off separately. The first award is the E. Zachary Stewart Award. Mr. Stewart was one of our Spanish teachers here. And this goes to Isabel Mejia. Our second award is the Judith Z. Wombold Memorial Scholarship. Judith Wombold was our department chair for years and years and years and a wonderful friend of mine. And this award goes to Alexandra McPike. And my final group of awards for tonight are the Audubon Oaks Lions Club Awards in memory of Dr. Christopher Stitt, and these are for outstanding students in French, German, and Spanish. I will read all three of them together. The French award goes to Evelyn Stockdale. The German award goes to Richard Garman. And the Spanish award this year goes to Meg Stewart.
To present our next set of awards is Mr. Chad Strickler.
Good evening, Springford. On behalf of the Springford Arts Department, I'd like to congratulate all of the class of 2022 for your resiliency, grit, and perseverance through these last few years that will lead to great things. Our first set of awards are for excellence in certain mediums. Our first one is excellence in ceramics and jewelry. This award goes to none other than Saloni Ray. Our second award goes for excellence in the fine arts. This goes to Ava Garino. award goes for excellence in graphic design, Avery Amarine. In our fourth area, excellence in photography, Lane Stenta. Our next award is the Linda Crane Award, who was a department chair and a mentor to pretty much everyone in the art department. This is a student who exhibits exceptional artistic talent and passion in an area of art and will be furthering their education in this field. This year's award winner goes to Olivia Wagner. Our last set of awards, the yearbook is a part of the art department, and although this isn't my area, this is Mrs. Rudloff, I will be presenting the awards for the Yearbook Achievement Scholarship. Most of you have started to enjoy those yearbooks today. You probably didn't know what the teachers were saying as you're kind of going through that, but they are absolutely amazing, and Mrs. Rudloff is in charge of that, and her staff of students, it's countless hours. Every page, every letter has to be pretty much perfect because it saves about 100 emails per hour to Dr. Collier and everyone else. So with that being said, this award is for students who have excelled in past expectations to help create an exceptional yearbook and whose hard work and dedication have positively impacted the overall theme and design of the book. This year has 2 award winners. I will present both, Elizabeth Bates and Lane Stenta.
To present the Outstanding Character Award, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Harold Loomis.
Good evening. Character is a trait that is hard to describe precisely, but when you see good character in a person, you recognize it. Our attempt at describing it included words like positive attitude, encouragement, humility, and respect. But we could add more as well. Good character does not apply to a specific single thing like grades or skills, but rather applies to all aspects of a person's life, whether community, occupation, or family, and sets its holder apart from many other people. The people that you know you here, your teachers and administrators, have chosen you for this award. I'm happy to present the award for Outstanding Character to Ryder Fail.
To present the Springport Chamber of Commerce Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Robert Rizzo.
Well, good evening. Seniors, congratulations. on yet another mile marker, the bottom of page 7. And yes, while that means you have 2.5 pages to go, that also means you've taken a walk this evening. A walk through the rich history of Springford. A walk through the dedication and sacrifice of colleagues, of former students, of families, of loved ones that have singularly focused on investing in your future, in you. Take it seriously, make the most of it, and I would encourage you to continue to pay it forward as other people have done for you. So thank you for being here, and for all those donors this evening, thank you for that. That's my superintendent hat. The other hat I'm wearing is a board member of the Springford Chamber of Commerce. And, give me a second here. No, I'm not checking my text. I am excited to present this scholarship on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce. The committee, when selecting the recipient, was looking for a student who exemplifies community, a student who demonstrates academic excellence, responsibility, and who has also been active in making their community a better place to live. And I am supremely honored to, on behalf of the Springford Chamber of Commerce, award this certificate of this honor to James Fretz.
Sorry. There's only 3 more people behind me. I do promise the end is in sight, guys. So I have the honor of presenting the next 9 awards. The Warrior Scholarship. It's presented to a senior who has plans to make a difference in the world through their studies of genetics, medicine, and/or therapies for rare diseases. I have 2 recipients for this award tonight, Jade Weller and Michael McLaughlin. Springford Commendable Student Awards for a student who displays well-rounded high school attributes, including an active extracurricular resume, earned academic proficiency, and valuable service within the community. I also have 2 recipients for this, Ian Harvey and Parker Smith. Taller than me in these pictures, so I do apologize in advance for those pictures, guys. The J. Robert Brunner Award for Science for Originality and Creativity in Science, and that is awarded to Caitlin Barth. Ginny Prevost Memorial Scholarships given in memory of Ginny Prevost, dedicated, caring, compassionate, and beloved school counselor at Royersford Elementary School for Royersford Elementary School alumni. I have 2 recipients, Carissa Potiger and Zachary Brower. Einstein Scholarship presented to a senior who has shown exemplary commitment to giving back to their community and is pursuing a degree in the scientific field. This is presented to Rhea Shaw. Limerick Township Historical Society Award for a Limerick Township student who has shown an interest in and has outstanding academic performance in history. Plus, you get a book. The winner is Noah Orler. The Galati Family Foundation scholarships for students who have high classroom achievement through hard work and dedication have been community volunteers and have excelled in extracurriculars. I have 6. Cameron Elsner, Christian Marchini, Emily Okanowski, Cameron Puffko, Noah Kim, and Ryan Trimble. The Resiliency Achievement Maturity Award for a student who has demonstrated resiliency, achievement, and maturity. And this goes to Colin Schweitzer. The Ursinus College Scholarships awarded in recognition of Springford's partnership and support of the Ursinus College Student Teacher Education Program. I have 3 recipients for this award: Blake McNulty, Ella Roach, and Sana Amanola. Congratulations, seniors, and I will introduce the other half of FBC, Ms. Maggie Krause.
All right, so my first award is the American Legion Auxiliary Americanism Scholarship for seniors of parents or guardians who are veterans or active military duty or are themselves entering the military. This is for Jay Hilberty and Olivia Wagner. Scholarship is the Springford Area Historical Society L.W. Shaner Scholarship for a senior who has a strong interest in history. This is awarded to James Fretz.
Elementary Hybrid Learning School Staff and Homeschool Association Scholarship. This is for Nolan Marsh, who cannot join us this evening. Next up, we have the Thomas J. Henry Memorial Award for a senior seeking further education, and this is being presented to Emma Galati. Next up, we have the Math Department Award for an Outstanding Achievement in Mathematics, and this is presented to Evelyn Hergenhand, who also cannot join us this evening. Next up, I have a couple for this award. It's the Springford Family and Consumer Science Club Awards for dedication to the club. This is presented to Emily Hinn, Emma Galati, Isabel Mejia, and Isabella Bellotti. Next up, we have the Springford Interact Club Service Award for an Interact Club member who exhibits an Interact motto of service above self and their life. This is presented to Adam Drover and Emily Hinn. Elementary School Staff Scholarship. This is presented to Lauren Myers and Rachel Howe. Next up, we have the Springford Science Department Awards. This is being presented to Evelyn Hergenhand and Haley Jennison. The Cafeteria Association Award to a senior who is furthering their education in nutrition or culinary school. This is being presented to Abigail Porter.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2022. I feel like I've been saying that a lot the last week or two, and I'm sure I'll continue to say that over the next few weeks. At this point, we're getting late. I'll save my 30-minute speech, parents, of how great the class of 2022 is, and students, I'll think about sharing it to you all at graduation practice. So our first award is the Raymond Bear Kodish Gold Card Scholarship, given in memory of Raymond S. Bear Kodish, former Springford Assistant Principal, Athletic Director, Teacher, and Coach. These awards are given to a senior who has demonstrated high academic performance, exemplary deportment, and excellent attendance throughout high school. Esther McConchie. Our next award is the Barbara Koreski Memorial Award to a college-bound senior whose personality displays a magnetic charisma. Our recipient could not be here tonight, and it's Alex Tupel. Our next award is the Phoenixville Federal Bank and Trust Outstanding Senior Award for a senior planning to attend an accredited school of higher learning in recognition of exemplary character, scholastic achievement, and dedication to extracurricular activities. The award goes to Allison DeSante. Our next scholarship is the Richard A. Hoover Wrestling Scholarship for deserving senior wrestler, Ryan Laporte. Our next scholarship is the Wayne J. Griffith Memorial Scholarship, Class of 1971, for a deserving student who demonstrates perseverance, Braden Huntington. Our next award is the DS Pool Service Trade Industry Scholarship, awarded to a senior who is planning on pursuing a trade at a technical college or school, Joel Angelo Butler. Our next scholarship is the David L. Freed Memorial Scholarship to a senior who is destined for greatness in whatever path they choose, a true champion, Kirsten Zoki. scholarship is the Alumni Family Scholarship for a student who will attend community college. Our recipient is not here tonight, but it's Colin Schweitzer. Our second Alumni Family Scholarship is for a student who has done community service and been strong in biology, Caitlin Barton. And our last presenter will be Dr. Collier.
All right, folks, we're almost there. Congratulations again to all the seniors tonight that received the recognition. The first award I'll give out tonight is the Sandy Sankey Memorial Scholarship Award for a student choosing an elementary or secondary education career, Madison McDonald. Our next recipient cannot be here tonight, but this is the Limerick Lions Club Franklin Roth Memorial Scholarship, and that is for the student for the pursuit of higher education, scholastic aptitude, good moral character, and community service. Again, this young lady cannot be here, Victoria Platchek. The Springford Masonic Lodge 553 Scholarship for a student attending a four-year college who conveys leadership, stands charitable, and conveys high moral qualities, Ryan Freed. The Diamond Credit Union Alfred A. Panfield Memorial Scholarship for a student dedicated to community involvement and volunteerism, Catherine Klein. The Alvin Price Harley Memorial Award will go to two students tonight. For the students who exemplify personal dedication and moral conviction, Jordan Jackson and Lisa O'Donnell. The Springford Rotary Interact Club Award for the Interact Club member who is involved in community service, puts service above self, and will be furthering their education, Gersarat Kaur. Glazer Family Scholarship, given to two deserving Springford seniors pursuing career paths in mathematics, computer science, engineering, or the sciences goes to Aurora Ferguson and Michaela Keenan. Award for the evening. This young lady cannot be here tonight. The Yearbook Outstanding Writer Award, given in memory of Chuck Yearbook for an outstanding writer, goes to Evelyn Hergenham. And finally, again, thank you so much for being here tonight. Have a great night. See you, Judy.